sooner or later you're training the animal, training the animal, training the animal. It's going to start obeying. It's going to surrender to a new mind. It's going to acquiesce. And all of a sudden, all the tension that's in the body, all the energy in the form of emotion from the past that's stored in the body is freed as information. The body's liberating. The information is liberating energy. And you're freeing the body from the chains of the past, the familiar past or the predictable future. And the body can kind of relax into the present moment. And when you're inhibiting the thought that's making certain chemicals for you to feel a certain way, you keep doing that, sooner or later, that energy naturally is no longer in these lower hormonal centers. It kind of blows right up into the heart. We've seen it over and over again. And the person all of a sudden, in the absence of their own thoughts that are making them feel so miserable, in the absence of their own unconscious behaviors, complaining and blaming and making excuses why it's so hard to change, and in the absence of the emotion that they typically feel on a regular basis, the absence of that actually creates a new consciousness. The energy moves right into the heart, and the heart sends energy directly to the brain. In an instant, it informs the brain that trauma is over. It resets the baseline emotionally for the trauma. In other words, the heart's telling the brain it's safe to be creative again. It's time to dream again. It's the creative center. Laboring for that moment, you look back at your past. Laboring for that moment is so worth it, because when a person who actually frees themselves from the chains of the past, when they look back at their past from a greater level of consciousness, from the consciousness of love, they no longer hold their betrayers, murderers, abusers. They no longer hold them hostage with their own attention and their own emotion. They look back and they see the past as from a greater level of consciousness. They have nothing but love for them, because they're in such a state of love. They see that they had to go through that whole entire journey to get to this moment. And that's the moment you go, wow, I wouldn't want to change a thing in my past. That's the moment the past no longer exists, right?